Hey, what are you up to today? I know what I'm doing this weekend, but what are you doing this weekend? Am I asking you out? No! I just want to know in the comment section below. Sorry, I figured some little interacting with the audience is probably a little bit better. Rather than me just ramble on about one of my stories of life. I don't know if you guys are into that. And it goes without saying, if you're confused by the title, why this is number 3 and where's the other ones. And I've tried to upload this thing like a dozen times, and this is like failed attempt number whatever this one is. So just let it be known. Anyways, so what are you guys doing this weekend? Well, I'm going to Chinatown, and here in Sin City. Chinatown is basically the only place you can go to have really decent Oriental food. If you want the real Asian experience, and I mean the real Asian experience, you probably got to go to like another country. But if you don't want to do that, and you're here in Sin City, the only place you can go is the Chinatown. And by the way, that's Spring Mountain Road, and it's actually connected to the, oh god, what's that strip? The Sunset Strip, I believe. I think that's the main road of, what downtown and all that, with all the casinos. So anyways, it's an overpass connects the two, so, and I only go down to the strip like once a year, so I couldn't tell you precise road and precise that, but just know that there's something called Spring Mountain Road, and that's the place to be. After you're done gambling, winning or losing, doesn't matter, and you want to go celebrate, go to Chinatown. It's just one little drive over an overpass, that's it. Or take a cab if you're a little too toasty. Don't drink and drive. Don't try it. The police will find you. Trust me, we crack down on drunks in this town. We're known for drunks, so you would only imagine our police force is, really awesome about cracking down, drunk drivers. They do get them. Trust me, I see it every day. So don't think you can beat the law. No, it's not gonna work. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyways, so while you're there in Las Vegas. While you're there in Chinatown, you have a few options. Now, if you're totally on the budget, okay, and it's like you and a buddy, or you and a few friends, and I don't know, you gotta ask yourself, what is your budget? And if your budget's for 2 people, you don't want to spend any more than like $30, and that's with a drink. I don't mean alcohol, I mean just like a drink. There's most of the places, the minute you get off the strip, to the left there'll be like a Chinese mall, and it's actually called the Chinatown Mall. Stuff within there's a nice bakery that's inside the Chinese mall, and it's over to the left. Don't remember the name of the place, but really good pastries. They're Asian style pastries, and they're anywhere from like $1.50 to $3.50 a piece, depending on what they are. And they have stuff like what's that rice ball that has like stuff inside it, like a Japanese pastry? Is it like onigiri? I think it's called. They have stuff like that. They have like red bean paste inside a donut, black bean paste inside a donut, but they're sweet. Don't get confused. When you're thinking beans, you're thinking, what the hell? I don't want refried beans in a pastry. No. It's a paste. It's actually better than it sounds, really, honestly, and it goes really good with coffee. By the way, they sell a few drinks, like sodas and some like coffee in a can. And say what you will about coffee in a can, I love it. And it's that cheap one that has that dude. He looks like some like Colombian-looking guy, all white. You know the one I'm talking about, the cheap one, like Executive Blend or something like that. Or oh man, that stuff's great, especially when you're on the go. And there's this one, if you can ever find it, in the cheap coffee section for cans. I think it's is it macadamia nut or something? Hazelnut? I don't know, it's like hazelnut, macadamia nut, something like that. I highly recommend you pick up that one. They have cream and sugar already inside it, so, you know, be advised. Anyways, moving on. So, you have those options, but if you got a little bit more money in like the $30 to $50 range, and it's you, like, you know, 2 people, maybe 3 people can eat for about that price, depending on what you order. And the following places, in no particular order, better, one better than the other, just places I like to go. One is called Yagyu, and Yagyu is tucked away over to the left side of the road. And funny thing in Chinatown, all these places are stacked on top of each other. There's like 2 or 3 floors of just like all these little like strip mall kind of whatever you want to call them. So they're really good, and you really got to find these places. So be adventurous. Anyway, so Yagyu is a place where you could basically grill your own food, and if you're into that, definitely go to this place. It's a little pricey, but it's worth it. They also have a really good lunch special for like about $8, and that's for your whole lunch. You will be full. Next place is called Shizuki's. Shizuki's is basically a ramen style little shop. They got like 10 different ramens you can choose from. Just really good place. They have a beef curry, and they got sushi there. Both these places have sushi, by the way. And last but not least, the place I'm going to tonight is a little less in quality, but the price is so hard to ignore, and they sell buckets of beer for like, I don't know, $7 or $8 a pitcher. So it's like, and it's Japanese beer, which is hard to get in this town. You gotta look for it. Anyways, by the way, I think it's Sapporo, I think. But anyways, if you're curious, the place is called Izakaya, and for those that don't know any Japanese, Izakaya means Japanese bar or pub, whatever. So it's the same thing. That's the name of the place, Izakaya. So really good stuff. With there, you can get like these little chicken on a stick things for like about $1.25. So you just order like 20 of them, and they got like pot stickers that are about like $1 a piece. You just order a bunch of those. Pretty much everything's like $1 or $2. You just order a bunch of them. Fried this, fried that. They got fried tongue. They got fried liver. What other fried things do they have? Just basically all kinds of fried stuff. I highly recommend you go get your eats on when you're here in Vegas. Go to Spring Mountain, and more videos to come. Fishy! Why? Because Fishy Boy out.